It's Darren Wood here at Supply Side West 2017, and I'm talking with Lindsey Oostema on the Synergy stand. Lindsey, thanks so much for joining me today. And tell me a bit of background about Synergy for those that may not know.
Sure. So Synergy Flavors is a flavor manufacturer. We also have extracts and essences, which are horticulturally derived and then very clean. So in part that's we have a theme for Supply Side West, knowing it is a sports nutrition show. Clean label is very important. So we have this theme of cheat day, but also clean eating, in which the theme is more on permissible indulgence and giving indulgent flavor profiles, but without the guilt of the extra fat, calories, and sugar that are in the real thing. So like a tiramisu flavored protein drink instead of actually having the dessert itself.
And it's funny, isn't it? Because guilt-free flavors or a guilt-free trend is becoming quite prominent now, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It's all about, you don't want to give up your treat, but you want to feel a little bit better about it.
And one of the interesting formulations that you have here, and it's actually a product, is the sugarplum protein water.
Yes.
Tell me more about it.
Absolutely. So we closely watch the market, obviously, and those companies in food service and in retail that are moving the needle. Starbucks is clearly one of those companies. So they recently launched the unicorn frappuccino, and we thought, well, we're a flavor company. We can create any flavor that we want. So we thought, what if we come up with a flavor that is for the holiday season? And immediately we thought of, sugar plum or sugar plum fairy, from the Nutcracker. So what we did was we did some research on what a traditional sugar plum was, but we wanted to reinvent it. And so we sat down with our marketing insights team and our corporate research chef, and he came up with this amazing plum dessert. It was a plum tart with a berry creme anglaise sauce, and we tasted it and we were like, this is magical. So we passed it across to our flavor chemists, and they created the profile based on that dessert, and we thought it was really terrific. So we put it into a number of applications that kind of showed its whimsical nature. And again, sugar plum, traditionally a confection, has fat and calories and what have you, but we utilized the profile that we came up with and put it into a protein water. So you can still have a little bit of fun with an indulgent profile, a fanciful profile, but in a better for you drink.
And it contains 12 grams of protein, doesn't it?
It does, yes. It contains 12 grams of isolac, which is from our parent company, Carberry in Ireland.
And let's talk about fanciful flavors, because there seems to be a trend toward that now, doesn't there?
Yes, absolutely. I think with Starbucks breaking the barrier of fanciful flavors, it opened consumers' eyes to, I guess, what could be, and they are more and more excited about trying new flavors, and even if they are not familiar with what it would taste like. So we didn't know what a unicorn would taste like until Starbucks came out with the profile. And so similarly, we came up with what a sugar plum might taste like, and we are getting a lot of really great feedback on the stand on being really excited, I guess, about continuing to push that boundary. And I think consumers are going to want even more of that on the retail side.
And it's interesting to note that you mentioned about that Synergy can make any flavor.
Yes.
So my question here is, what sets Synergy apart from the rest of the competition?
No, absolutely. So Synergy is a strictly sweet flavor house, and so we do have a heavy expertise in bakery, dairy, beverage, confection, and sports nutrition. And sports nutrition, I would say, is really where we differentiate ourselves from our competition. Our parent company is Carberry, and they're a whey protein manufacturer, and we utilize the expertise that we've learned from their research into protein, and we know the flavor markers, how to mask those off notes that protein and different functional ingredients bring to products. And so kind of the marriage of our companies and the understanding of how to make products that have functional ingredients really taste amazing is kind of our niche.
There's always an eye on what's next for the future, so I have to ask, what's in the pipeline for Synergy?
Sure. So I'm on the marketing side. We are always watching what's happening in the industry and in the market, and so we're just going to keep our hand on the pulse of the market, and hopefully with innovations like the unicorn frappuccino, we came out with sugarplum within a month, and so we're just going to keep watching the market and innovate around it.
Lindsey, thank you so much, and we'll have more on this on foodbev.com very soon.